Just the camera. Okay. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to free or tarot readings, paid and free. Lisa, how in the hell are you, girl? You have crossed my mind many, many times. Wondering where you were, what was going on, how you were doing. And since you've been gone, there has been changes. As you could see, Judy's now moderator. Radikar just kind of ghosted everybody. I'm sure she had her reasons. Hello, Judy. I'm sure she had her reasons. What her reasons are, I'm not sure, unless it's just that she became too busy, because I know her career was really taking off. But she sent me a message, I think it was back in May, if I am correct, I think. Yeah, it was back in May. The last time I heard from her was actually on May 17th. Haven't heard from her since. But she gave no reason or anything. She just left. So, like I said, I'm not sure what happened. I haven't heard from her in a couple months. But I've tried to reach out to her a couple times, never got a response. Just even to check in to see how she was doing. So I don't know if she's anywhere else on YouTube. I haven't been on like anybody else's lives to see if she's been moderating anyplace else. I doubt it. And I even asked her if I offended her in some way, and she never answered. I was heartbroken over it. But it is what it is. On Saturday, I'm going to be doing something different. Judy, what is your schedule on Saturday? Saturday, it's going to be either Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to do a special live. It's not going to involve any free readings. It's going to be paid readings. I'm going to put something up on my website and even on my community page. Okay. I'm thinking Saturday morning, 11-ish, 11 a.m. What I'm going to be doing, all paid readings. I'm going to have a registration. It is going to be live here on YouTube. It's going to be North Node readings. Personalized North Node readings, $20 is what I'm going to charge for each reading, for a really good in-depth reading on how the North Node switching signs. It just did this on Monday, went from Taurus into Aries. The node, North and South Node, always is in retrograde, and that is a big, huge change. And the South Node going from Scorpio into Libra. If you're curious what the nodes are about, they are our karmic path. Our North Node is our current karmic path, the direction in which we are meant to go. The South Node is our past lives, karma that we have to atone for, both positive and negative, karmic ties, karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are being highlighted because the South Node is in Libra. Libra rules the 7th house of partnerships and is ruled by Venus. So it's like we could see past people possibly coming up and emerging from our past into our present, or we may have memories, nostalgia, healing from the past, things like that. Okay, so they just left your signs. So it kind of makes a little bit of sense from the past readings I've had before. You kind of took a break, Lisa. Kind of makes sense. Taurus is that sense of security, looking for that sense of security, ruled by the second house, natural ruler of the second house, I should say. Things that we value are money, things like our finances, homes, cars, things like that. Finding our path, our career path, stuff like that. That is what the North Node in Taurus. Now I moved into Aries. Aries is the I am, and Libra is the we are. And so there's a lot of focus going on to self because Aries is the natural ruler of the first house, the house of self. So that's why I want to do this, because this shifting of nodes is huge. We're going to feel the shift of nodes for a few weeks because it's going to be at that critical degree of 29 degrees, which is a very important karmic degree. Okay. With that said, so look on my community page if this is something you're interested in. Like I said, there's going to be no free reads that day. And I've got my own karmic, my own little things. And also with the shifting signs, it brings about new relationships, new partnerships as well. Those that are single, it's like I am taking the initiative. It's finding the self-confidence to do so and making new connections. Okay, so we are going to start off. I haven't seen Lucy. She may or may not be present. So I'm going to say at 8 minutes, going to have to leave a comment like a timestamp for her at 8 minutes. I am actually going to do this real quick. It's not what I wanted. I want comments. I might have to do it afterwards. Yep, I think it's going to have to be afterwards. I can't leave a comment on the video itself right now because I'm live. Okay, it's just going in the chat. So mental note, 8 minutes, Lucy. And Lucy just kind of wanted to know what was going on with her for the rest of July into the beginning part of August. So we are going to leave it for the next 4 weeks as her timing of what's going on, what does she look forward to for the next 4 weeks. And I am having giveaways on YouTube now, if you haven't heard, Lisa, on my videos, pre-recorded videos like the Zodiacs or my dailies or whatever. I'm going to be giving away a YouTube reading every single month to one person. Is the hashtag for July is hashtag July reading. The winner will be announced on my community page at the beginning of August. And then whoever the winner is has 2 days to get in touch with me through my website, email, whatever, with their question. And if they don't, then I move to somebody, I pull another name. But I will have those readings up, the reading up for the winner by mid-month. And I'm going to keep this up and going every single month. August is probably going to be a hashtag August reading. So let's just go ahead and we're going to get into Lisa's reading. Yes, Judy's. I'm naming everybody under the sun but the right one, Lucy. Lucy. And I have learned that if I jibber jabber while I'm shuffling, I already put the intention into the cards, into this reading. And if I jibber jabber, my mind's off the cards. I'm just shuffling and shuffling. And the readings are just coming out phenomenal. Okay, and I feel like her cards are ready. Okay. Vast vistas. Discovering truth. Miracles. Okay. So to start off for your energy read, Lucy, there is something big coming for you that is going to open up doors that involves expanding your horizons. This could be in your career, in your family. I'm feeling more career oriented here. There could be some traveling going on here, but the lamp, the genie lamp here, a wish being granted over the next 4 weeks. And whatever this is that's going on for you over the next 4 weeks, Lucy, actually helps you uncover. It feels like a personal truth. Okay, kind of smashing those realities. Okay, or like my words are getting. I don't know what's going on with you, Lucy. Your energy seems scattered, and that's why I'm stumbling over my words even. Shattering illusions. Okay, that's what I meant to say. I don't know what's going on with you, Lucy, that your energy seems to be pretty scattered, kind of all over the place. It could have to do with that new moon in Cancer, and the Grand Cross. I mean, Monday was huge. We had the Grand Cross, we had the new moon in Cancer, and we had the nodes changing signs. I mean, I don't know how any of you felt on Monday, but my energy just felt wiped out from all of that. And, and I'm now feeling more energized. I feel a shift. I definitely feel a shift in the energies. Okay. Lucy. Let's take a look under the deck. You've got 6 of Swords, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and I feel I have to take this 2 of Swords also. Okay, let's start there, honey. This is a recipe for I don't see it, I don't know it, I'm not dealing with it. Out of sight, out of mind energy. Now, I give credit for this term where credit is due, and I love it. It fits the King of Wands energy perfect. Steve's Love Tarot calls the King of Wands the Burger King. Have it your way. That's his motto. He wants things his way. And so it is like, I feel you need to march to the beat of your own drum. But I think you were dealing with somebody who specifically chose to move at a very slow pace. But I also get somebody walking away. The sense of abandonment that they may have left you in. 6 of Swords, moving away from this. I think I don't know what this is about, but this is about somebody leaving your life or needing to leave your life, or an energy, person, place, or thing needing to leave your life. Okay. I'm picking up an energy of somebody very selfish, very self-centered, very egotistical. And they always leave you in a place of sadness, heartbreak. There is emotional disappointment here because somebody, the cards have multiple layers. Somebody could not see what was before them or didn't want to. So whoever this could be that Capricorn that you were dealing with, Lucy, because Venus is getting ready to go into retrograde on the 20. I thought it was the 22nd. It might. We're going to start feeling the effects. It's stationary. I heard someone say the 20th, and I thought it was the 22nd. Regardless, within a couple days, Venus is going retrograde in Virgo or in Leo. And when Venus goes retrograde in Leo, that is a dulling of the ego. And I'm thinking that whoever this is did not, and I'm not convinced that 100% that it is the Capricorn, but it's somebody that you've been dealing with who could not see the forest for the trees, and just it was a willful blindness. They saw something that could have been stable and secure with you, whether this is in the work environment or personal environment, but they knew it was there, but they chose, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want involved with this. They had a sense of ego. Maybe they thought that there was something better, whatever the case may be. But what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to feel bad about this. Okay? Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to get in the rest of your reading. I don't even know why I'm shuffling again. Typically, I don't at this point. I take the top cards. Okay. Flip the deck. Okay. 5 of Swords. I knew that card was going to come out. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. This has ego. Page of Swords. Magician, dead center. Page of Wands. We got 3 pages on the board. Oh, no. Page. Yeah, we have 3 pages here. The only one missing is the Page of Cups. Temperance. The Fool. The Lovers. Okay. So, Lucy, that magician, he's like staring me straight in the face. His energy, that is taking action. That is that manifestation. You were manifesting. And I think what you were manifesting, you may not see coming through at this time, because all these pages is telling me that when you were manifesting or trying to manifest something in your life, you were manifesting small. You were thinking small instead of looking at the bigger picture. Instead of trying to manifest on a grand scale, you were limiting your own manifestation capabilities. And you may have been even directing your manifestations in a certain direction towards a certain job or a certain person. And when you do that, you really don't know what you're getting, because you're going to get that person as they are. And basically, there is a sense of self-sabotage here, because somebody, while your heart space is full and open, there's a small. Here's a little here's a couple little crumbs that I'll give you. I'll give you a couple little breadcrumbs. And that's what I get here. You were trying to manifest love so much, and I think it was towards a certain person. I know you're probably going to say, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I know the energy, and that's the energy I'm feeling. That if it wasn't conscious, it was subconscious. You were trying to manifest a particular person. In other words, you had a name, a particular energy, a particular name attached to the manifestations. And this person comes in. This person has an ego. This person, like I said, they think that there's something better. They saw the potential. They saw your heart, but they didn't want anything to do with that. Okay. I'm getting, the King of Wands energy. Somebody who was controlling, who wanted things their way. And as I'm looking at this, I'm like, where are the cups? Where are the cups? There is one card of cups out of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Out of 14 cards, only one cup. 5 of cups. Emotional disappointment because somebody will not show up for you on an emotional level. And what I'm getting here is I could see you watching their social media, keeping track of them all the time. And it's like you're trying to manifest communication from somebody. I see that. You were trying to... I can't make this shit up. And this is how it looks to me on my table. Page of Swords, Magician, Page of Wands. You're trying to manifest some sort of communication. You're watching their social media. And they are a runner. They're running. I think what spirit... And then when I get to the next line here, Temperance, the Fool, the Lovers, 3 major arcana cards, closing out the reading, the spread. You do have the potential for a soul bond to come in, a lover's connection. Okay? Because that's how you're closing it. But these two bookend each other with a Magician smashed right in between. 5 of Swords, Lovers. This is saying the way that you're manifesting, you can sabotage a love connection and keep it from coming in. Temperance and the Fool. Temperance is a timing card. It's taken you a hot minute, but this is how we're getting closer to the end of the 4 weeks. Patience and trust. You have to stop forcing things. Stop trying to force connections. And understand that there are certain people that don't want anything to do with us. I've experienced it. I think everybody's experienced it at one point in their life. And whoever this is you're trying to manifest, they're not interested. I don't know if they have the balls to tell you that, because the 5 of Swords is suggesting to me that maybe they lead you on. Page of Pentacles, I'll give Lucy a little bit, but just not too much. But that little bit gives you false hope. And I'm really feeling here that there is a new chapter that wants to open up, and I'm associating it with this North Node. Okay, switching into Aries and the South Node into Libra. But don't be a fool for that person again. I think you have to be open to something new. You tell yourself, or you tell everybody, and you try to put it out there, I'm open to something new. I'm open to something new. But on the soul level, are you? Have you truly healed from past wounding? Because you seem to attract the same type of connections over and over and over again. There's a reason for that, because you haven't healed at the soul level. I think I'm going to have to conduct a class or something on healing at the soul level. Why in your mind you think I'm ready, and you think I don't want anything to do with that person. No, I'm over them, but there's still something there at the soul level that has not been released. I'm going to draw a couple more cards, and then I'm going to close your reading here. But you have some work cut out for you over the next 4 weeks. And by the end, there is an opportunity for a soul connection to come in. But you just got to be careful that you're not going to block it by holding on to a false hope that someone else is going to come out of the woodwork and communicate with you. Okay. You got Jupiter, and you've got renewal. No, I'm not reading, and renewal also has the word spark on it. I am not reading it as a renewal, as in a reconciliation with somebody from your past. So get that one out of your head. This is a new life and a fresh start. Okay? And this is healing after separation. This is healing the sacral chakra. And Jupiter is one of expansion, growth, and it brings great new opportunity, good luck, and fortune even. And takes you on a new adventure. You have a new adventure that is going to really spark your heart, awaiting for you, that you have to prepare for. And that involves cutting a cord here. Stop putting any energy towards whoever this is that kind of plays with your head sometimes. It breadcrumbs you once in a while. Stop focusing on them. Stop wondering about them. Stop saying, gee, I wonder what they're doing. Maybe I'll go look on Facebook and see if they've posted anything. Or maybe I'll ask so-and-so if they've heard from him, how he's doing. Stop even wondering about him. I know it's difficult. It's hard. Been there, done that, still doing it. Okay? Meaning, I catch myself thinking about a certain person, and I got to stop and say, no, I cannot feed that any energy. I cannot give it any energy at all. And I tell you what, things are changing for me. So, but that's what I have for you, Lucy. Okay. Free readings are on. In fact, I'm feeling more like the Yin Yang Oracle for today. I brought like two oracles out, 2 tarots outside, and I'm feeling more about the Yin Yang Oracle. That it just wants to talk tonight. Okay, so Lucy's reading was at 8 minutes. I gotta remember that. So I need that time stamped. I need in the comments. And no, the puppy's not out here. Oh, Lisa. You haven't been around for so long that you hadn't. I don't think you've heard the news. I lost Storm. Storm crossed the Rainbow Bridge. He wasn't even. He was a month shy. He was about a month shy of turning 5. He had a bladder stone, and within 24 hours, he got really sick. We took him to the vet, and the vet said there was really nothing we could do. His bladder was so backed up, it was backed up into his kidneys, destroyed his kidneys. He was going into renal failure. And unless we had like $50,000 to sink into him to extend his life for a couple more years, Daniel and I had to make the heartbreaking decision to have him put to sleep. I miss Storm every single day. I cried and bawled my eyes out for days. Yes, it was kind of Daniel. I wanted more time. I didn't want another dog yet because I was grieving Storm. And I still grieve. Now, the new puppy, his name is Dutton. He is inside because he's a handful. He is total opposite personality of Storm. Storm was so docile, so calm. Unless somebody got too close to me, then he got aggressive. But Dutton just turned a year old. He's very, very puppy. I actually have a shock collar, a training collar. On Friday, he goes to obedience training. So I'm putting him through some obedience training. He's going to get neutered in September. It was supposed to be done last month. Something came up financially, we couldn't do it. This month, something else came up, we couldn't do it. Next month, we're taking him. We're going to Outer Banks, where we're not traveling with him for 10 hours, with him recovering from surgery. So we're doing it at the end of September. But regardless, he's big. You can ask anybody. I have a table here that he could put his nose on this table. He's tall. And he's always coming with his ball, very playful, high energy. Smart as a whip, like Storm was, but very stubborn. And unless there's something in it for him, he doesn't want to listen. But I got it, and I'm not going to press it because I think he's inside sleeping because I had him out here running for a couple hours before I started my live. But I don't even have to hit the shock anymore. I hit the sound button, and it's like, oh shit, I need to stop what I'm doing, or else I know that and when I get to, sometimes if the sound doesn't work, I'll hit the vibrate, and that stops his bad behavior. Boom, dead in his tracks because he knows the next one is amplified. But yes, he likes to tear up pillows. He likes to tear up paper. Daniel put a bill on a dining room table, and we went out. When we came back, it was in shreds everywhere. You have to be careful of paper goods that's within his grasp. Oh, nice. Oh, I know. Daniel put money on the table, and I says, "Don't do that, Daniel." Don't do that. He'll shred it. He'll get a hold of that and he'll shred it. Okay, free reads. And Dutton is a Houdini. We had to reinforce our fence. Never had to worry about that with Storm. But he's escaped a couple times because there was a female. I think it's what started. He hasn't even tried to escape lately. I think what happened was there was a female in heat in the neighborhood. So I'm curious, like, this is like 3 weeks ago. So I'm curious in a couple weeks or so if there's going to be Dalmatian puppies in the neighborhood. Because, yes, Dutton is we got another Dalmatian. Okay, let's see what messages we have for Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Messages for Lisa. Clarity. You got the card of clarity. I'm actually going to pull 3 cards. 2 from the top, 1 from under. Until death tear us apart. And truth. Okay. Lisa, I don't know how things are going money-wise, career-wise, etc., etc. But this is the card of Saturn. Now, Saturn is crushing. Let's see, Saturn is ruled by Capricorn, 4th house rulership. I'm trying to think where Saturn is right now. It was in Aquarius. It might still be in Aquarius. Social standing. Aquarius is 5th house, pleasures. But I'm just kind of wondering if that you're needing to take a new perspective on your finances or things in your life, people in your life. There's something about here, karmic contracts that may have been restricting you. But the good news is I see that there is clarity that's come to you. You may have had a new perspective. And it's kind of funny that you mentioned that one person that you were looking on their social media. But this is karmic lessons that you had to learn. And maybe you were faced with some sort of truth about this person, about this lesson. You see things clearly now, a heightened sense of awareness. And this also speaks about certain truths. So, with the free readings, I can't go that much into detail. But the overall energy is a personal truth that you've had to come to terms with. And I feel that you are in regarding a karmic contract with somebody. And if somebody owes you anything, a karmic debt, they will have to pay up. But I feel a lesson about overcoming adversity here. A karmic debt tears us apart, cutting some cords here. Okay, Doretta is next. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, let's get some messages for Doretta. Higher self or nurture on the cut. Take note of that, Doretta. Nurturing your higher self, your inner self. Your higher self is telling you something about a message about nurture. We have one turn over right in the deck, which is ancestral guides. The alchemy. I venture to say that your ancestors are trying to speak to you. Ancestors could be anybody that passed away 2 days ago or 2 centuries ago. Okay? Could be somebody that you knew in this 3D world, or maybe you knew in a past life, but it's definitely somebody in your lineage, your soul lineage, more specifically. Okay? I don't like this word. I'm going to replace this word with soulmate because it says twin flame. We had that discussion last week on twin flames and why I don't go along with that or buy into that theory. Now, in the future, you might see some titles with the word twin flame in it, and that's only for SEO purposes. But I don't believe in twin flames. But you are definitely receiving messages from somebody, some sort of soulmate. And you're receiving it in the spiritual realm, not the physical 3D. You may get some random thoughts in your head and you think, where did that come from? It is somebody trying to speak to you. And under the deck, I said on the cut we had nurture. This is a similar energy of self-care. There is somebody on the other side there, that Doretta, that really is stressing the need to rejuvenate your energy, recharge your energy. Your energy has been getting low. You may have been extending yourself out too much. And there is somebody who on the other side who really truly loves you, that is worried and wants you to take better care of yourself. Okay? That's a good idea, Lisa. You always have that option to reach out to your spirit guides. They are there to help. Okay, Andrea. Okay, Andrea. Those that are new to my channel, you see me referring to my phone, it's because my computer is too far away for me to read the chat, so I put it on my phone in order for me to read and see what's going on. I don't read the chat when I'm doing a reading, just so that you are aware. Okay, Andrea. What messages do we have for Andrea, please? You got present. I will explain that in a minute. That flew out of the deck. Under the deck, change. Okay? And then we've got illusions. Okay, we need to have a little talk here, Andrea. Neptune. Neptune is being really tricky right now on a lot of people. Neptune being retrograde, which is when Neptune is retrograde, it amplifies energies that can be really confused with illusion. In other words, we're fooling ourselves. It's fairies, unicorns, and rainbows. That's the energy. That's not reality. Okay. And this here, there's some kind of confusion that around you in your present life, okay, that involves some sort of change. Now, because this is a free read, I cannot dig deeper into that change. I could just say that this is about an energy of moving on. Eight of Wands energy. This could, I don't know. You tell me if somebody moved on away from you that you're confused about. I get the energy of ghosting. That's about all that I can come up with at this time. But it feels like there is a change. If this is not resonating with you right now, it may in the very near future. Somebody just kind of disappearing, ghosting out of nowhere. Ah, okay. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I don't know what your circumstances are because I can't dig deep into that being a free read. But this is just confirmation here. I will say as much as maybe you felt that you were living a lie or living an illusion, something unrealistic over the past 3 years. And then I will leave it at that. Okay. You're quite welcome, Andrea. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Judy. As always, I always want to pull cards for you as my moderator. I didn't do it for Radikar as much because in private chat, she said she would feel funny sometimes for me to pull cards on her. I don't know why. But I started doing, every so often I would pull cards on her. I don't know. Maybe she didn't like me doing that. Maybe that's part of her reason why she's in the spotlight as her career, but maybe behind the scenes spiritually, she didn't want to be in the spotlight. I don't know. But let's see. Let's pull some cards on messages for Judy, please. Messages for Judy. Can I have messages for Judy? Okay, first card out is apology and forgiveness. Really curious what that one's about. inner child healing. Union. Wow, this is powerful energy here, Judy. Very powerful. Now, union is a soulmate. This is like a soulmate energy. It doesn't have to be romantic. Okay. This is similar to the Lover's card. It's about decisions and balancing the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine energies around us and within us. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you've had some childhood wounds. But there seems to be some kind of deep soul wounding here that may have left you out of balance. But there's something here about an apology and forgiveness. I don't know if there's somebody in your childhood that hurt you or when you were very young, but there seems to be this, with this node, this signs thing, especially with the south node with the south node being now at 29 degrees Libra. Okay. There's that energy of karmic connections from the past, as I said, opening up this video, this session. And there might be something that comes out of the woodwork, that's something that maybe you have pushed off, forgotten about, and that is going to surface, that is going to need forgiveness from you in order for that healing, that internal healing for yourself to take place. Okay. And this does feel very much like somebody that you knew very well. Could be a family member, but some kind of soul bond. You're welcome. I'm just saying there's something going to pop up from your past. It probably may have been ignored. That might be a trigger that you might need to work on. And I thank you for saying that you feel that I don't have to pull cards on you. I like to. It's just my personal way of making sure you are included and showing my appreciation. Oh, it's 20 after 8. Imagine that. You're welcome, honey. You know, I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate the fact that you stepped up to the plate when I lost Radikar. And even in the interim, when her presence was sporadic, she would go 2-3 weeks without showing up, and then she'll show up for a couple and disappear again. But you showed up, and you have no idea how grateful I am for that. And yes, I don't care. This is my channel. I could be the Burger King or Burger Queen if I want and do things my way. Yes, I'm taking a break. I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes to see if anybody else comes in. I'm feeling Jaylen's energy, but she might be asleep, and I'm just feeling her energy. And I just felt that I need to just kind of hang out for a few minutes, maybe give her a few minutes to see if she pops in. Haven't seen Laura in a while. I'm going to have to send Laura an email. I'll check in with her, see how she's doing. Another note to self. Send Laura an email. I got blog posts I got to work on too. Busy, busy, busy. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for that. Overall, I've had my moments. I'm feeling better. My ex kept coming around. You know, the one that couldn't let me go, and which made it difficult for me to let him go. I finally cut him off. Done. Told him I don't even want him calling me. No texting, contact. I took him off my Facebook page. Not friends on Facebook anymore. Um, he's getting married on August 12th. And, you know, when he set that date, he said it a couple months ago, three months ago. It hit me like a ton of bricks. It hurt. And I've been slowly pulling my energy back. When July 12th hit, done. 1 month before his wedding, I said, I'm done. And she is ignorant enough to be posting all over Facebook, T minus 30 days, T minus 29 days. And I got fucking sick of seeing it. So that was another reason why I unfriended people. Want nothing, anybody that has anything to do with that wedding, I want nothing to do with it. And I'm more at peace. You know, I took it a step further this time. I've said it so many times, I tell him, don't call me anymore. I don't want to hear from you. And then I would crumble and fold and let him start coming over again. I took it a step further by unfriending him on Facebook and trying to block communication from him. I don't want to cut him off completely because of the kids, because I raised his kids. They, you know, if something goes on with him or something goes on with his mother, I want to know about it. But at first, he was trying to really practically beg and plead, and he went as far as, so in order for me to come over anymore or to see you or that, I got to call off my wedding. And I told him, well, calling off your wedding is not good enough anymore. Take a hell of a lot more than that. Kicking her out of your life altogether. And even at that, I'm not so sure. You know, damage has been done. Yeah, I'm glad too. I feel better. My energy feels better. So, and my friend Gary and I are getting closer. I spent the 4th of July with him while he did at my family's house. He came to our family picnic with me. I'm going to be seeing him over the weekend as well. So and we talk every single day. Things are moving in the right direction for me. Thank you, Judy. And I'm not, every time something like this happens, I tell myself, you know what? I'm not counting my eggs before they hatch. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm not getting my hopes up. And then it kind of like Lucy's reading, the manifestation. I was manifesting small. And when I saw all those pages and I got that message, I'm like thinking to myself, that's a message for me too. How I was manifesting small, expecting very little. And when I was expecting very little, I got very little. And that's a mindset that I had to break away from also. A lesson that I had to learn. Exactly, Judy. Exactly. We limit ourselves in our manifestation. It's like that saying, go big or go home. Manifest big or forget it altogether. Because if you're going to manifest small, you're going to receive the breadcrumbs. You're not going to get what you truly deserve. And I just figured that out recently. And when that message came up for Lucy, that was also my guys were talking to me about me also. As a reminder, don't manifest small. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm not happy with breadcrumbs anymore. Nope. Well, it is 8:30, folks. Um, I don't think Jaylyn is coming in. I might have to send her a text message, see how she's doing. Because her and Laura both were on my mind today. Lisa's been on my mind, and Lisa showed up. So, anyhow, I think I'm going to end the live here. Thank you all who showed. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, Judy, for moderating, as always. Yes, have a beautiful evening, everybody. I love you all. And I will see you. Well, not for free reads, because like I said, Saturday morning, it's not going to be free reads. It's going to be paid reads only. Probably next Wednesday, because I got a full schedule this weekend. Okay. I'll see you guys probably next Wednesday. Adios.